And welcome everybody back to Eye of the Storm, week 14. This will be our final hour. So guys, you've made a daring escape from the Doubtful and made it back into the city. Ate and rested and managed to talk to Casimir, and well, with all that you have found out, seems you have done a many great deal of good things in your mission outside. Samar and Nick are currently talking to Eustace, and they showed him the Anvil of the Ancients, as he forgot to call it, but he actually did call it. And now he told them something about legendary weapons that were created to take down some supposed demigods, and he has one of them. And to unlock its secret potential, he needs to beat it with a hammer on the anvil. So.
Oh, hang on, Chicky. While I've got tones on me, if I look at Dragonfang, do I notice anything else?
You notice only the runes on it, like Dragonfang.
Yeah, but you said there was bits that I couldn't make out. But now that we all have tones on us,
No, that's only that. I didn't say there were things that you couldn't make out. Only Dragonfang.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did. Never mind then. Oh well.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Dragon.
I believe when we left, we were like.
Okay. Okay. So, do you bang it?
No. I said I just want to tap it gently.
You tap it gently, but nothing happens.
Tap it harder.
Tap it hard, but nothing happens.
I asked me, do I really have to whack this rapier?
Does it do? What are its abilities now?
What, Dragonfangs?
And you say Dragonfangs
And it
lights
lights
up.
up.
And it says that do it now,
Dragonfang!
And you poof, and you're like taken aback
Dragonfang,
by
bang!
the
Bang.
the explosion that just like knocks you all to your besides you, Samal, knocks you all to the walls.
Does it break any of the glass on the things for Nick?
No.
Go on, Nick, go now!
And you hear
This is the robbery! Put your
You
hands
hear-
down!
hear in your mind.
Just scoops it all in there.
you hear in your mind, Samal. Well, weirder. Finally, we meet. And as you look at the rapier, you see that ruby that was in the hilt of it. There's a red eye that lighted up like a wizard eye that you can
A
see
wizard
inside.
eye?
A wizard. Like a wizard eye that you can see inside of it as a
So
reflection.
a wizard eye.
Wizard eye.
Told you.
A wizard eye.
Wizard eye. No wizard eye.
Wait, who's dying?
I'll
Am I
just
dying?
say Dragonfang question mark. Like, I think that's its name, so I presume that's the eye's name.
Dragonfang?
That is the name of this weapon, yes?
Is it the name of you?
No, it is not.
I am Samal.
I am glad to meet you, Somal. You will know my name, do not worry, and in time. Let us not fret. This is
Tell me your name, bitch.
you actually say that?
No.
Let us not rush in matters here. So you have finally found out what to do with the anvil and the hammer. That is gratifying. I thought you'd never get out of that mage tower.
What?
He said, I thought you'd never get out of that mage tower.
Yeah, ask why.
Well, you intended on going into the pentagram. That would have been not wise.
Go on, I'm really curious about that other floor. You've been listening to me, haven't you?
Listening, talking, not talking, more writing. And you hear a comical laughter in the background as he says this.
You're the magic paper.
Well, I needed something to converse with you.
You just talked.
Well, not it isn't that easy. You
Can you
need
use
to
Facebook?
you need to activate
we
the
need to text
conduit.
It's complicated.
I felt it. I
I
felt
know
my
his
weapon.
name. I know his name. His name's
Why
Telephone.
didn't the paper just tell him to fucking do what the fucking wizard just told him
What's
to
that?
do?
Your friend was Nick's daggers?
He says, or it says, or whatever she says, who knows. You needed to do it on your own. I felt my weapon was being used. Now, I did not know if in the right hands or the wrong hands. And I still do not know. I know things about you, but we shall meet each other. I know we shall get to know each other a lot better. Even more than you intended. I dare to think. Anyway, now this weapon is bound to you until your death. It is more
How
powerful
bound?
now.
Nick, now's the time to stab him in the back. And
Yeah, I
take
know. I run over to Small and just shank him Julius Caesar style.
it.
Mine!
I
Loot!
ask it exactly how bound.
He says, you'll
Oh,
find
no,
out.
no.
You'll find out soon enough.
Come on, dude. You gotta tell me how bound. I don't want to like give you to somebody and that person die or me die or some.
Let
I don't
us
want to
just
drop.
say
I don't want
that-
to drop you in the shower and then find out that you magically come back into my hand. Because if I chop that off, my life's ruined.
He says,
I'd be knackered without my middle finger.
It just like you drop it on the floor, and it kind of like just it doesn't like disappear and appear again. It kind of like goes upward, like.
You're like peeling some
Bring-
potatoes or
brings a whole
something,
new-
then all of a
Brings
sudden
a
it
whole
appears
new
in your hand, you
definition to
just
the
chop your nose off.
terminology of playing with your sword.
You just like chop your nose off some
play with your sword.
it appears in your hand. Then like all of a sudden every wizard in the world just starts
Can-
hating you.
Can you
All the
figure
good wizards.
figure if you have like a sword of returning or like a weapon of returning, and you could never actually let it go, like you can never like put it down. You always have to have the weapon in your hand, always.
But that's what I'm basically trying to find out from it.
Quit
All-
giving
all-
Chucky
all-
ideas.
all jokes aside, I kind of push it a little bit to see if it will tell me exactly what it means by bound.
He says, let's just say that the true potential of this weapon will only be shown in your hands, and your hands alone from now. And whenever you're too far away from it, you will feel it.
Oh dear. Well, I have absolutely zero intention of leaving you anywhere. So.
Well, it's great that we didn't put this on a worry or anything, right, guys? I mean, that would have been totally real shit.
Mechanically, by the way, your weapon now counts as a +3 weapon.
yeah.
And in
Putting
your
on a worry
hands,
would have been
in-
fucked. Why would we do that?
I
and your
look
hands
at
are-
my daggers. I'm just like, you guys suck.
I look at my staff
And then,
it's
and
like,
then throws it away,
shit.
and then realize that your dagger comes back. Ah, damn it!
you throw it away, it hits the wall, does 40 damage to the wall, does 20 damage to you.
Yeah.
GG, Neri.
Yeah.
And says,
The wall.
and
No.
as we go and meet each other in this journey, well, you shall find more and more useful ways of using this, my
Will I-
weapon.
Will I still have to say the name of your weapon?
No, you just need to think it, and it
Are we
will-
talking like new powers, just like that are already made up, or just like the DM just like, fuck it, you get a new power. Yeah,
No,
have
new
this super
powers.
fire tornado.
new powers that I made up.
Power level is over ridiculous amounts.
It's over one sword.
It's over one
One
sword.
sword.
He says, but as a gift, and our first meeting, and for awakening my weapon, so I can finally see this world that I have been missing for a very long time.
How did you make the weapon if you haven't seen this one?
And he says, this is, think when you are in danger and surrounded by enemies. 1 second.
Something
okay.
strange.
When you're surrounded
in your
by
neighborhood.
enemies, use this weapon and think of a cocoon of fire. And you'll see what happens.
Does it damage allies?
Yeah. Is it safe to use around people who are friendly? Oh no, you said when surrounded by enemies.
you feel like somebody that you see in your mind nods.
Huh? Nods at what?
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just when you're surrounded by enemies. Yes. So what day of the week is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your
Yes.
interaction with whatever this is.
Bye bye.
Yep, and you have unlocked the true potential of Dragon Fang.
Dragon
Dragon
hand.
Dragon
Dragon
Hammer.
Dragon Hamburger. So, whatever shall you do next, Somal?
That is some trippy shit, mage.
The mage is unconscious. You just hit the wall.
Bitch.
Am I unconscious?
Actually, yeah, actually, I
Useless.
need to roll for you as well. 1 second.
How's Bob? Fuck them two.
Oh, Bob is unconscious
Yeah.
as well. Bob needs to be unconscious. There's a minimum damage that he can do. I think it's far above his. What's your HP?
55.
But
Ah, you're okay.
That thing did
You're okay.
damage.
You're okay. Doesn't do damage. Just like temporary damage, basically.
Yeah.
You're okay, Nick.
That's still damage.
Both
I
of you.
kind of shake my head as I kind of stand up, and I'm just looking at him. He's just like staring at the sword, and I'm like, I look side to side. The mage is on the ground, and then I walk over towards the magic items and just start going through, like, just start looking at everything around this room.
Okay. You start looking at everything around this room.
James, this fucking thing spoke to me.
That's nice, Samal. I think I have some bigger things going on right
No,
now.
no, you don't understand. It has an eye inside of it, and it spoke to me.
So talk to you like the telephone.
It was the telephone, I think.
I kind of
whatever
turn
is
and I'm
the
like,
telephone.
Samal, I understand that you've been under a lot of stress recently, but the voices in your head, they're just kind of voices in your head.
Look, if you come over here and give me a hug, I can guarantee I can kill you.
Guaranteed.
That must be the weirdest thing Nick has ever heard. If you come here and give me a hug.
I just kind of look at him and I'm like, what?
I don't know, it said I could
I'm
turn
still like
myself...
I'm still like looking around for things.
It
There-
said if ever I was in trouble, I could, like, turn myself into a fire cocoon. And, I don't know, I might come out like a butterfly afterwards, but... I'm not
Then
sure.
go give the mage a hug and see if it works.
Yeah, that mage is dead. He's out anyway.
You're gonna kill him?
If he has to roll him off.
If he's dead, then Bob's
I know.
dead too. I point
Nah,
to Bob
Bob-
on the ground.
Bob's fine, I'll go with Bob up.
He's just resting. He's taking sleepies.
Bob is severely knocked out of it. He is still bleeding, but he is just knocked out of it.
Well,
Yeah,
Nick, you
so
know,
you better not be rooting through them the cupboards.
James, as a player, I mean, technically, the mage is counted as a helpless target.
Yeah. He's not expendable yet, unfortunately.
If you just ask
This
him,
is
he's
Simon
got-
talking, by the way.
if you just ask him, he'll give you half the shit you like drooling at.
Say again?
If
Sorry.
you just ask him, he'd probably give you half the stuff that you stood in front of that cabinet drooling over. I can see the door.
Is there anything like around, just kind of sitting out, Chucky, that as I've been just kind of walk cruising around? I'm not touching it, I'm just
The
looking.
most interesting thing there is a pair of gauntlets. Looks to be have magical properties. At least that's
Yeah.
how they look like.
They're pink
just-
and fuzzy.
They're pink
I
and
just
fuzzy.
told James that
Wait,
the last
they're
time
gauntlets?
Gauntlets.
I
You
just
said gauntlets. Okay.
I told James that the last time
Sorry,
I was
actually-
here, he said he keeps everything magically guarded. So, be careful.
Goddamn magic. Fucking. But just kind of grumbles.
You can roll to see sense
Can
motive
you
if you want.
can you like
Turn it off?
break the magic on it?
No.
He just kind of looked at it like,
Can you?
I mean, you can, but how do you do
I
it?
think I know something that could.
No, there is no magical thing to it.
I'm sure that staff that we had from a while back could do it.
That possibly could, but that would just be like
You
dispelling
have
the
that
magic.
there, right? Who has the staff?
I think
do.
I have it.
Yeah, I still yeah.
I think I used it as a club because it would be a +1/+1 masterwork if before it could be a
No, there's no save. There's no save because it's a personal spell. So the only way to break it is if somebody used like a magic thing, like Discern Truce or Zone of Truce. So yeah, if you don't have magic, you think those things are awarded.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like go against you on that.
Oh no,
Can
I'm
you
just
like
saying,
break the warding?
I had no idea. I think he
Can
could
your sword break the warding?
probably break the gauntlet. To be honest,
But if it's magically warded, then
look, he just said magic
That's
is
all he
warded.
said.
I don't know the ins and outs of magic warding. The last time I stood in the middle of a magic ward, I ended up talking to a black mage and hovering about 5 foot in the air, and that wasn't a nice experience.
what else is around the room, Chucky? That,
Uh,
like you said, that was the most interesting thing. But what else is there?
There's a cabinet of like tinctures and potions.
Yeah, well, shoot. I'm joking.
But that's
I'm not,
closed.
I'm not spoiling all
right?
the fun. I'll not spoil all the fun.
And then there's like the big desk with the chemical concoctions and stuff. Like most of them are just broken because like they kind of smashed, and there's like stuff dripping that are exhaling some fumes that do not smell nice at all. And there's a
Let's-
bed
let's
and a
get- let's
wardrobe.
get
That's
high.
it.
Is the cabinet closed and locked? You said.
The cabinet is closed. That's so it looks like the other one. It's just a glass cabinet. There's no apparent lock on
glass
it.
broken, right?
The glass is not broken on these
Is how
cabinets.
stuff inside.
It's a glass cabinet. It's see-through.
How the stuff inside broken without the glass being broken?
No. The stuff on
It's the stuff on the table.
the stuff on the table.
Okay.
Stuff inside the cabinet is fine.
Okay.
I take a deep breath, rub my hands together, and say, "Wish me luck some more." And then I reach forward and grab the gauntlets.
James. That one's not broken. Maybe that's the warded one.
Wait, what?
As you continue on talking now, at this point where the door is open,
I
and
pick up
a couple of
the
mages
gauntlets, like
walk
I said.
inside and look at you and says, "What happened here?"
Well,
And they see like
Chucky.
the-
I already grabbed the gauntlets.
You already try. You tried to grab. No, wait. Did you stop or
Yeah.
not when you were talking to him?
you say you never said you picked them up.
You never said.
No,
that
no.
to
He's
him.
like, wait, and then I grabbed him, and I'm like, I never stopped. Like I just grabbed him, and he's like, wait,
Okay.
as he's like saying
Okay,
that,
so
like, I
you,
just
so
grabbed
you go.
What
you go-
I've seen you steal.
Oh no!
If you do grab the gauntlet, you feel free to do me a will save.
Oh God, no.
You actually are warded.
Wait. Okay.
What gauntlets?
What gauntlets?
We're about to find out. The gauntlets are +4 to death attack.
Okay, so
Yeah,
James,
so-
you are you're kind of frozen in place.
Hacks.
You're
Hacks.
kind of frozen in place for
Kind
Kind
of.
kind of
Be
right.
Kind of.
specific, please.
And kind of I mean you just like you're just
Well, I
frozen.
mean, I didn't
You
pick
can't
him up
move.
yet. Like I went down and I grabbed him. so
Hang
my
on,
hands
you
Yeah, yeah.
were covered,
specifically
like,
said that you went to grab them, yeah.
You when you grabbed him.
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
went to grab them. Like I,
You grabbed
like
him.
I just
You
kind of
lift
grabbed him,
him.
looked
You
at
lift
him, and
him
then froze.
1 centimeter and you froze.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
When
the-
when that happens, then I go and try and take the fucking gauntlet out of his hand. Jesus Christ, James, what have you done?
The mages rush inside of the room and they see the anvil and the marvel at their eyes goes. Their eyes go as big as bowling balls. Not
Marbles.
Not marbles. And
Nice one.
Chucky lost his marbles.
Yeah, Sharky lost his marbles. And you see what happened here. What is this?
Can I foreseeably, when they walk in, I want to like lean on the gauntlets to try and like push them out of his hand, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
if he stood there like that, I just want to be like to kind of push them out of his hand.
Okay, you push them out of his hand.
Is he frozen?
He's not frozen anymore
Let
after
it
he's not in
go.
contact.
Do it
with the
again, do it
gauntlets
again.
anymore.
Do it again.
I just
Yeah,
push
I'm
it.
like, I just no.
I just spin him around so you can see the people who walked in.
And they kind of like two of them go at the mage and the other. Like one of them looks kind of weirdly at you. Two of them start walking towards you.
But yeah, we had a bit of a magical accident and just kind of walk away from the thing, leaving the gauntlets behind. With
They
this anvil.
they one of them chants something and touches the mage that's down, like Eustace, and Eustace
Useless.
groggily wakes up from whatever horrible dream he was having. As,
Can you do that to Bob, please?
they don't respond, and Eustace wakes up and says, "The fuck just happened? Oh, my head."
I only did what you told me to do, I swear. And we didn't touch anything.
What happened with it?
We didn't touch anything, honestly. Why would you say that if you didn't touch
spoke to
anything?
me.
It spoke to you?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I got plus 30 bluff. I can be as sarcastic as I want.
What did
Um,
it say?
It was the telephone, it was a piece of paper.
It's interesting. That kind of makes sense.
And it's now more powerful than it was before. But that's mine and the sword's little secret.
Okay, well, if I could, I would really like to have the anvil, the hammer, and the rapier for a couple of days to study them. It would be of great academic purpose here. Figure out how they work.
Too bad,
Really?
sucker. It doesn't work like that. Fuck you.
This rapier is bound to me, but no.
I
Bound to you? How do you know?
Yes. Because it told me so.
Ah, I see. Well, that is
I
vitally
kind
unfortunate.
of
I will parlay
Okay.
one agreement with you, mage.
What, Samal?
I will parlay one agreement with you.
Go on.
I was gonna say something
You
like,
and your mages give us your full support in getting out of here. And I will leave the anvil in your safekeeping and stay long enough for you to study the rapier.
He nods and says, "Well, I cannot say no to that, can I now?"
Didn't think so, no.
He laughs and says, "Go bring the others. We have preparations to do. Now you, go and tell your friends to get ready. When are we moving out?"
Tomorrow morning, I'm guessing. No. A day and a half time. And
Okay.
When did you say the council meeting was? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a council meeting tomorrow morning.
I
Agreed.
feel slightly hurt, mage.
Yeah,
Slightly-
everyone seems slightly hurt. There was like a great big.
Slightly hurt is I was knocked cold out of that. Oh, and I see where your friend was as well. I will
Yeah.
take care of that. And he goes near it and again chants some words, touches him, and Bob wakes up in a fright, almost like punching Eustace immediately.
It's alright, Bob. It was only a thermonuclear explosion. Don't worry.
It was only
Useless,
just a
I-
dream.
I feel a little hurt here.
Yes, that
I
explosion was pretty harmful. I agree.
no, not the explosion. Me being the one that discovered the location of Sambo, although with Small's assistance,
I bailed him out.
I do not feel properly.
Embarrassed.
I feel as though I'm being a bit slighted here. I've done some good work as well in scouting this mage tower, and I couldn't help but notice that you had quite a fine pair of guns over there. Perhaps could I have a look at them?
Those gauntlets? They are a fine
Yes.
magical item, but you would just need to ask for them. You do not need to try and lie your way into getting them or persuade your way into getting them. However, you see what you're doing right now. He says, he goes to the gauntlets, speaks a couple of words, and a bluish glint appears on his fingers as he touches it. It seems like a layer of dust disappears from the gauntlets, and he says, "They are yours, but keep in mind,
Or give you STDs.
keep in mind that they were originally mine, and
I know.
if I shall ever ask for them back, I will respect them back. Now, is that an agreement?"
Sure.
Before I take, I wouldn't mind like to know what they do.
Point them at somebody.
No,
and
no, I take cover. And hide. I take.
Says-
No, I don't take cover.
He
I
doesn't.
cover
He
Bob.
doesn't. He doesn't. He
I
doesn't.
grab Bob.
He'll do an example.
I'm taking him in there.
He says, point them on somebody, and think lightning.
I
And
cover Bob.
that is what will happen.
Do it to me.
You
And
can do
lightning
it.
from Final Fantasy
Very, very
13 or
frightening.
whatever it is pops out.
Yeah, he pops out, gives you a kiss.
She.
Sheikah pops out, gives you a kiss.
R-
And then he says you can use
Thor.
it about 2
Use it.
times a day. Use it carefully. It is a very good item.
Does it hinder any like use of weapons and shit?
No, not necessarily, but it does hinder sleight of hand.
Okay.
It's okay. I can take them off, right? I can't take these off once I put them on. They're not going to like melt into my
Can
hands
break
or
those
something.
cups.
Yes, you can take them off. Do not worry.
You can break these cups.
Okay.
can
I
break
nod
these
and
cups.
say we have an agreement, Midge. I trust that you will probably not need them again, being as powerful as you are. But
I just
Nevertheless.
needed to know that that my items are still mine, even if I lend them to heroes of such caliber. He says with a sly
kinda
smile
cracks.
on his face, and
He's never gonna get the gauntlets back.
he says then, "Okay, you may go now. We have a lot to do before tomorrow. We shall see you at the council."
So yeah, the councils. I agree.
Yeah. I just make the anvil go small again, and make sure Bob is fully up to date with what happened in Goblin, and
Okay.
everything's fine, and
Fucking
the
the
sword.
rhyme all of a sudden.
The sword shouldn't talk to him or anything like that. Don't worry, but if it does, to let me know.
He nods, and well, that was your encounter with Eustace Hailstorm, and Nick just dropped. He was too hyped of those gauntlets.
Yeah, I got
Too
a lot
much.
of pleasure. I got a
What
lot of
did- what-
enjoyment and pleasure out of them.
What did he will say again? So we're not allowed to know.
Hold person.
Oh, to think that the only reason he touched it is because he thought I was lying.
Let's hope he comes back. So before we just go back to until like he comes back, let's go back to Cadence and Darius. What are you guys doing?
I just went and
You did charity around the town, yeah?
I took off my
Clothes.
breastplate and I bathed and all of that shit and took on my more clerical healing robes and went on and did like a Florence Nightingale where I go like and heal people, heal the sick and just be
Be killed, my
Are
son.
there any? Are there
A
any
heal
shops
for
in the area?
you and a heal for you.
it's kind of like Florence Nightingale / Mother Teresa kind of thing.
Are there any shops in the area? Like
There is a
Order.
marketplace. There is a marketplace.
big price items. What?
From what you know, basically the big prize items are in the possessions of the mages, usually. They're like very powerful magical items, and they're not
there a
that intent in
bank?
showing.
Is there a bank that has like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of gold just ready to be cashed out?
Dollar reduce.
There's no
It's all in dollar reduce, sorry.
there's no bank. There's no bank. I'm sorry about that.
Are there any banks in this whole world?
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I've
Maybe
never
starts
seen a
with
bank.
maybes.
So, in Jerosa's... Is that even the right character? Darius's fucking whole life.
Has been
Yeah, that's the
there.
wrong character, yeah.
Yeah, wrong character.
Wrong character, I say.
Yeah, I said I changed it before you guys said anything. So that's something. In
Well,
Darius's whole life, he's never seen a bank. A bank.
Well, he must have seen one if he's looking for one.
He heard about them. I mean, you heard about dragons, but you have never seen a dragon
So,
yet.
I've never seen a bank.
Yeah, you've never seen a bank.
So literally, magic is more frequent than banks by a lot.
It is when you're a mage.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's like no,
Fuck.
fuck.
Are we good?
I
Yes,
want
we
to find
good.
a bank.
Always good.
God, I like how I saw it. Like you just went into the corner of your screen. What people see like this. This is what people see with your
I'm okay
face.
with that. If people only want to see the dark side of the moon, that's fine.
The dark side of our side.
My face is the moon.
We'll move your camera. That will move thy camera. Anyway, so you guys leave this establishment, and what do you do? Where do you go? Just move a bit if you can, please, because it's really like there's nobody in the camp.
He cast invisibility on himself.
Okay, go on. So what do you guys do now? There's some more James.
Arf, arf. I am a dog.
I want to go to a smithy or a fancy dress person, sort of.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure whether what I need is a clothing shop or a smithy. I think it's probably a smithy.
Most likely a smithy.
You don't know what I want yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I
I mean, to
want.
buy those fetish items for Bob, right?
I want to get some new caltrops for a start because I think I used my caltrops. So was that in the other campaign? Yeah, I used. my
Fucking
caltrops.
feed for caltrops.
I need to get some new. I need some new caltrops.
Yeah.
We've got marbles.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have any caltrops.
Oh no! Game ruined. I give up. GG. I quit. Me and Bob are off.
See you later.
I can't play without caltrops.
See you.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, I want to find some form of ceremonial armor, or I basically want to find a fancy shit thing to wear that makes me look like very big and courageous, but I don't give two fucks what the AC is.
He says, "Well, I can easily make up something like that. Do you just
Minus
want
5
it?
AC.
Do you just want it to look good, or any defensive capabilities to it?"
There's magnets all over it. It just
depends.
attracts shots.
I kind of just want something that's like really. It does. I don't particularly want it to be metal either. I just want something
Yeah,
that looks
that's kind of what he's saying. Like,
something
want-
that looks really good, flamboyant, preferably not ridiculously expensive either. But I just want a really well made piece of armor that looks really sharp. I mean, at
give
the
me-
moment, I'm wearing. What am I wearing? at the
I'm
moment?
gonna.
Chainmail.
You can do a. You want a full set of armor, only a breastplate. Because
Just
the
the
price.
just the breastplate, because I could easily get good-looking stuff to go elsewhere, etc.
Okay, so I think. What's the price? Just deduct 50 gold out of a normal breastplate price, and that's your price.
Deduct or increase its price.
What you mean
Deduct,
from any?
deduct from like the normal breastplate.
So it's less than 50.
Yeah.
Is it less than 50?
No,
Uh,
it's
How
not
much is the
in-
breast?
Yeah.
200
like-
gold.
Well,
Yeah.
he's robbing the store, so it's free.
No,
so
no,
he
no,
now-
no.
now he robs the store, he gets free stuff
I wear
free.
light armor, so like leather costs like 10 gold and studded leather 25
No, but like,
gold.
he doesn't want it to be
You have a chain
armor.
shirt.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can you can buy this breastplate. It doesn't have an AC. It's made it's just made to look like very good, but it doesn't help you anything. You can put it above leather armor because it's like only made for show.
Faux show! It's
Faux-
gangster!
It's full show, full show. It costs 150 gold. That's what he said.
Cost as much as my chainmail? Oh my god.
Is I can make one a very good studded with.
And we're not very wealthy when it comes
jewels
to
on the
gold. We're wealthy in
side.
magic, not money.
You're kind of wealthy in magic and money, which is the
Well, I
literally-
have the ability to be wealthy in money. I just need to find a bank.
Where did I find the necklace?
the
Can you
necklace.
remember? Yeah, I got
You
necklace.
found the necklace in the
Oh.
Hall of Heretics. Those are the necklaces you
No,
found.
no, I have,
Also,
I
I
have
wanna
the
s-
necklace written down.
Yeah.
I don't think it's...
The necklaces.
No,
You
no,
have-
I've got
Wanna
them
sell-
written down as amulets.
Ah, necklace. I can't remember. No, nothing pops to mind.
I've got a golden ring as well.
I
asked him
think
how
there's
much
just
to-
a plain. Yeah, that's a plain.
I can't
golden
remember
ring.
what. No, that's not a plain golden ring. The rings had special abilities.
No,
No, I'm not giving him the dragon wing. I found a gold ring.
Yeah, he literally for I think 3 or 4 weeks he was trying to find out what the gold
It was
ring did.
magical.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
just
but
normal.
just a gold
normal.
ring. I asked him if he knows how much the gold ring would be worth.
He looks at it and says, give this to me, 100 more gold, then I'll make the armor for you.
And I show him the odd gold coins as well and ask him if he knows anything of these that I got off the statue of Cyril.
Yes, these are all gold coins. And he flips it to a side and points you out the contour of a face. And he says, the coins that the Ascended used. They printed them out themselves. They didn't have much time to distribute them, so very few of these are still around.
So these are quite worth a fair bit.
To a collector, I guess.
But not to you, I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
I I asked him if I happened to be the person who was getting you all out of the sewers, would that be worthy of a favour or not?
That might well be one, but everybody has been trying to get out of us, from here, and few have managed to do it.
I would
Business.
strike you a deal then.
But he will strike him.
Dragonfire!
I will not strike you if
Um,
you give me armor.
I will give you the gold that you want, the 100 gold. And if you foresee the task of escaping the sewer as a worthy achievement that we do achieve, because I understand, yes, we might fail, but it's something that I achieve to do, we shall have a gentleman's favour and return it. And I will tell everyone where I got my armour from, etc., etc.
He looks at
Give him a good wink.
So do me a diplomacy check.
Oh, this is blatantly bluffing, Chucky. What are you on about? This is blatantly bluffing. Actually, no, it's not bluffing. It's not bluffing. I'm being 100% honest.
So, do it. 27. He says nonsense. That sounds good enough. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Excellent. Can you have it done for now?
I can have it done by tomorrow noon.
Yep, that should be fine. That would be perfect. Thank you very much. And I'll leave the ring and 100 gold
Yep.
with him. Oh. Sorry.
Okay, boom. You just bought yourself a fancy piece of armor.
And just to speed things up, can I find a nice cloak as well? I don't want one handed. I just want to find the best cloak. that I
Yeah, you can easily find a good looking cloak.
A nice red one.
You can easily find a nice red cloak.
How much do one of them cost?
Just for the cloak itself, just 5 JP, I'd say. You
Can I find a hat with
gold.
a Can I find a hat with a feather in?
Yeah, you can find a hat with a feather in.
How much for a hat with a feather in?
2 JP.
Oh, perfect.
With JPs.
2
My
JPs.
my outfit is complete.
Your outfit is complete. Okay, you now.
Can I find some shoes and a handbag?
No,
Oh, damn it.
No
Can I
shoes
sell
and
them
handbag.
Medusa
No
jewelry?
handbag. Invasion's off.
Vision's off.
Can I sell the Medusa jewelry?
Yeah, you can try.
Ask. Nice.
I knock on. I just go up to some guy and I'm like, "Yo,
Have you got
got
any
money?
leeches for this?
I got jewelry."
Yes. Oh, sir, how may I help you?
Yo, you got money? I got jewelry.
Says, can I please see it?
I pull it out. I whip
Got
it out.
jewelry!
Okay, what do you have? Do you have anything written to their side?
I appraised it, but I can't remember the price.
You should have
That was
written
like-
it down.
I think it was
should
like
have-
300 or something.
Oh, is that where I got the necklace from?
I
We
don't know.
got a bit of it, didn't we?
I remember it wasn't magic. I remember it kind of seemed to be magic when it wasn't magic.
Yeah, that's okay. He does say that he can pay you 250 gold for it.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Sweet
he
as.
gives you 215 gold and takes your jewelry. Okay,
No,
so
my
Oh,
jewelry.
I-
jewelry.
anything,
Anti-dragon ring and everything.
everything, he takes you, he has everything you have, even the amulet.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I try to go sell the shiny metal that I found in the Mage's Tower. So maybe like.
What
and-
shiny metal? Wait 1 second. What are you
I
talking about?
was in the Mage Tower and I looked around and you said there was some sort of like shiny metal. You told me to record it as that.
Ah, yes, yes.
Red room.
Where do you sell this metal?
I actually, if I can, I'd like to go back to the. We didn't get this. Nobody detected magic on this, did they?
God, your camera is so frozen. Yeah, no, nobody's.
If you come to me, I'll do it.
Yeah, I want to go. Yeah, I would go to Darius because he's our mage guy. So
I can appraise things too. I got it on lock.
Okay.
I ask him to detect magic on this stuff that I
And
found.
I
in the Mage
shall
Tower.
cast detect magic on it.
Okay, it grows a soft blue-white.
So
Would I know what kind of? Would I know what it is?
No.
Can I
You
identify?
concentrate, right?
Yeah,
You
you
know it was
can.
low magic
You
from
can.
the
You
glow.
can try. You can do me a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft.
Am I right? You would know it was a low magic thing with the glow.
Yeah.
That's in the spell, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
think I got it.
You know this to be a special what do you call it?
Mithril.
Adamant.
A special material that is called
Special.
adamantite.
That's worth a lot, mate. Good job. How much? How much? What's the weight?
He just has
I have a pound
I
of it.
think a
Something.
pound of it. Yeah.
A pound of adamantine. Would I know the price?
A lot.
1 second. Ta-da-dum. I think it's about 50 coins, 50 gold to it.
Hold on. I think it's worth a lot more than 50 gold per pound.
No, 1 second. No, because like an armor, a full armor is about 10,000 gold. Adamantium to a light armor, about
Isn't
5,000.
adamantium like one of the rarest metals?
Yeah, there is one,
It
though, but
is.
it is only a pound of it.
Or like, yeah, or if you're not talking like Ori, what's it called, Ori Halcom or Calcum? Whatever it's called in other games.
Yeah, I think 50.
You reckon?
Yeah, it does say in the if you were going by
That'd be
just the book, the item cost modifier to ammunition is plus 60 gold. So if you imagine a pound of it would do you a couple of arrowheads at the most, surely.
Yep. So 50 gold for it.
Yeah, it's worth 50 gold.
I go and sell it.
Okay. You receive.
You could turn it into items that are worth a lot more though. Maybe like a dagger or something that's worth a lot more.
I have no. I mean, would an adamantite dagger wouldn't be any better than what I have now? Right?
It would be good against creatures. I think it has special abilities against creatures who are weak to. It's pretty much like the silver bullet kind of thing.
No, that's,
Certain creatures, right?
that's something different.
No,
That's
but
cool,
adamantine
that's
does
cool.
both, doesn't it?
They have an ability to bypass hardness less so than 20. So basically, if you have like a wooden door and you have like a steel sword that you don't do enough damage, what you can just like basically with the adamantite dagger and just carve through it.
It's basically many-folded steel.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like you're cutting with a diamond, basically.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's exactly. It's
Okay.
basically Valyrian steel to make a reference, because you can cut stuff that are like you can cut through a book like that.
Okay. And I would know this or whatever.
I mean,
You could make a dagger.
This
out
would
of
be
a pound.
common
Yeah.
knowledge. Like adamantite is like
it is-
like super
the-
still.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
so, and it is a lot more resistant than normal steel daggers.
I go to the blacksmith guy and I kind of approach him and say greetings.
Greetings, here is mate. What do you want?
I have run across a very great, possibly challenge for you, friend, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to make me a dagger from this. And I put the adamantite on the table, and I say, "This is adamantite."
I know my job. I know what it is. Now let me see what
kind
the
of-
what the dice say. I'm afraid I don't have the skills and not a forge to forge adamantite into, I guess, a dagger from what you have here.
Do you know someone that may be able to help me with this?
I may be able to help you if I had a proper forge. Not in this hellhole, of course.
There's a abandoned forge of once a great blacksmith on the surface.
Yes,
I'm working on.
I am aware of the silver anvil blacksmith.
Would his forge suffice?
I think his forge would survive. Yes. I am. I do not know in what state it is. It might require some repairs, but I think it would suffice.
If I ensure, what's her name, friend?
Silver and blacksmith. Silver anvil blacksmith. That's what it's called, like the blacksmith.
No. What's your name, friend?
Oh, my name. Jonathan.
Jola, friend?
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Jonathan. If I ensure that you, Jonathan, get access to this forge, maybe permanent some strings, would you be willing to do this? Could be quite the opportunity for you in a new life.
Aye, it could be, but that means that we need to get out of here first.
Leave that to me, but if I ensure that you gain access to this forge, could you craft this for me free of charge as a sort of trick, a place to do business for
By the way,
a simple dagger?
You are kind of. Am I the only one? He's
No,
jumping.
he's really robo-wise.
Robovice. But I can understand
I'm
you.
reading elsewhere, Chucky, that mithril is worth 500 GP per pound. So I'm guessing and it's stating that adamantine for like a weapon is added like a 3,000 cost. So I guess that weapon wouldn't weigh too much. I'd say it's worth between 750 and 1,500 GP, which someone else did.
Mm.
I think 50 GP is ludicrously cheap for adamantine for a pound.
It might be. Yes, it might be. For the moment, we'll just go with this because we don't. He doesn't want to sell it.
I
So-
could sell it though, Chucky, and
You could sell
become
it,
If it's
filthy
that much
rich
more
in your
price.
campaign.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna say that it's yeah, it could I think it's worth being like a bit more, but in its raw state it's not worth that much, and it's very hard to find a blacksmith that can actually work it in a proper forge that can forge this into something good. It is a kind of a magical thing as well. It's not completely normal, complete mineral.
But you can assure me, sir, that you can do this with a proper forge.
Yeah, he does
As
issue.
the one up there.
He issues if it's in good state. I can surely do it. I'll need to hire a mage, which will cost me some, but
I kind of hold out my hand and say, you take care of that, I will take care of the forge and escape. Surely that is worth the cost of a simple dagger.
I agree. I agree, mate. If you manage to get it out of here and in that forge, I promise to make the dagger for you.
I give a slight nod and turn and walk out the door with the adamantite.
Okay. So, anything else you guys want to do today?
The only thing I need to do is return to the alchemist for the things that I was getting made.
What things? I remember what your stuff, but I don't know what stuff you
Did I
had.
put it on the character sheet?
You should have.
It was silver.
The first thing, if I remember, on the list.
It was silver sheen,
Yeah, silver sheen.
and there was something else that just completely lost my mind.
You know what? The thing that
That was from the same list.
yeah, but
But-
he needed something to craft an item for you, something that you got from there.
Was it?
That's why he gave you the location of his room.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we've been going on for about another hour, so I know ISI is tired. So we'll wait a bit for Cadence to come back, and we'll go through you guys going to sleep, and we'll stop there.
Have we not got one more person to talk to before we go to sleep?
I mean, yeah, you as I said, like before, until you go to sleep.
Yeah. I just think that's the last thing we need to do today if everyone's done everything else.
Oh,
exactly.
To go to sleep.
Oh yeah, it was silver sheen and wasn't the bit that we found the thing to make the bag of holding with.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what else. Yeah, exactly. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew there was two things.
And the
'Cause
dust
he-
of
'cause he could-
tracelessness.
Yeah, was what he could make there and then, which I got.
And then he needed some time for the silver sheen.
Yeah, and we needed something in the bag of holding, which we
Yeah,
got.
exactly. Yeah. So, but you forgot to tell him or do anything about that.
But you know, I thought it was all the same person. I completely forgot it was him.
Now, yeah, you can get your
If I
silver
retcon it,
sheen from him.
and when the mayor just picking up the pieces of glass from his room, I just pop in and go, oh, by the way.
That's okay. That's okay. You have it made by the time you charge out with your mighty forces against the evil.
My
That's the
shiny
website.
armor.
Shiny.
I'm not
armor.
charging it out in the shiny armor.
Exactly.
Hey
Okay,
Chucky, for my sheet, will you tell me like the damage that the gauntlets do, so I can just write it down? Okay.
I need to
Damage is-
check the spell. Give me 1 second.
Is it the gauntlets? I think they are, Chucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I know what they are too.
You know what they do.
You have the gauntlets of the mighty Valrak, a famous crusader of years past.
What
Dragon
damage? How
Slayer,
much damage?
Chimera Slayer. They have 4 charges on them.
Yeah, 4, not 2. Sorry. Yeah, 4 charges on them.
You can discharge 2, 3, or 4 charges, and they do 1d4 damage per charge. If I remember rightly, I will get the exact thing for you though.
Yeah,
it's
he
not that
does.
strong.
These are the gauntlets that he uses on his Crusader in the other campaign we have.
Unlimited
Did you
power.
D4 damage?
I'm not sure on the damage, but it's definitely.
I think it's a D6.
Yeah, D4 sounds a bit.
No, it's a
small.
D6, I'm sure.
I would think like D4, D6 or D8.
So you can do
D6,
4d6.
And you can, I think you can do on, I think it's 2 charges, 1d6, 3 charges, 2d6, and no, 3d6, and 4 charges, 4d6. Because like there's an advantage of going for all of the charges at once. Oh no, it's it's
sounds
okay.
right.
So it's you can use.
How much damage does one charge do, Chucky?
1 second. No, so it's basically we need to search for it because I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, you get back to me on that, okay?
Yes, I will.
You can
Right,
worry about
I
that.
got them. Right, lightning gauntlets. If you use 1 charge, it does 2d6. 2 charges, 3d6. And 3 charges, 4d6. And it has 3 charges per day, which are renewed each day at dawn.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
So there's actually more of an advantage to not using all of the charges at once.
Yeah, just wondering.
Yes. That
Yeah,
makes
but the
sense.
thing is, as a turn-wide basis thing.
You
do
don't
more
need to roll to
DPS.
attack. You don't need to roll to attack with them, and the DC for it's 14 reflex to half the
I
damage.
charge them up by just shocking grasping them, I wonder. Just like,
You-
clear!
Probably
DC
you would-
14
I
reflex.
say you would DC 14 reflex to half the damage.
Okay, cool.
You could use this to resuscitate somebody. That would be interesting.
Grab
It's
Cadence
like I would
boobies.
kill them more than anything.
So,
bit too much.
I don't imagine Cadence would want to talk to Reginald, so I would have seen Aiden do that. I think it's good if we stop here for this week.
You can usually talk to him before the thing.
No, I
starts,
was
the
thinking like because then next week we can have
Yeah, and then it means
Jack
if he
come
wants
back.
to do anything.
yeah,
it means
like if he
wants
wants to do anything before the council, basically.
You can do it, yeah.
So okay, so I think we're gonna stop here, guys, for week 14 of Eye of the Storm. It's great to be back. I've missed this game a lot. I it's very high. I was very hyped for this session, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. I thank my lovely players for making this awesome, and let's do shoutouts at the end. So let's start with Isai.
Okay.
You gonna say anything?
Shout out to Jack for not making it.
Indeed.
Good job. Shout to shoutouts. Why I call shoutouts? I don't shout them.
Okay,
I don't
interesting.
know.
You're,
Shout out
Interesting.
to
forgetting
Sleep.
two
Sleep's-
very important people.
Sleep's pretty good.
Thanks.
I kind of want to sleep. Shout out to Simon, who doesn't seem like he's here. So shout out to him. Shout out to Gary. He's here and he's
Shout
looking
him back,
like
shout him back to you.
Okay, good.
cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Shout out to Nick. Yeah. Yeah, man. How you doing? You doing pretty good. Shout out to Chucky. Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
Good, good.
Shout out to me. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. Oh, there's Simon. I have to shout out to him again. I'll just shout out to Yellow and shout out to Sway first, and then shout out to Simon. Yeah, shout out to Simon. How you doing, mate? Doing pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
Okay, cool.
No problem. We're just finishing
Okay,
up because
I'm done
Yeah.
with my shout-outs.
we said
Just gonna say I spent
And
like
shout out to
that-
all of you. If
Yeah.
there's like 10 of you watching, so
Kaden spent all
good
that
job.
time just healing people and entertaining the kids with Burley. Like they were around
Nice.
his back and they're like,
nice.
"Tudum, tudum, 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 tudum."
That's a nice image.
Yeah.
Until
Oh,
he
Everyone-
stomps,
I know-
Everybody got to ride him.
until he stomps somebody.
Yeah.
Roll for stomping.
Oof, stomping.
Roll
Roll
86 against the
roll
children.
one d10 to see how young the child is that you stomp.
So let's continue with the shout out. So Gary, have anything
Um,
to say?
Oh, you stumped a 3-year-old.
So
That's
Gary,
shit.
shitty. That's shitty.
I shout out to.
her future future
It's
plans.
no longer there.
there's no use in prolonging it.
Yeah, it's no longer relevant. I just shout out to the mysterious owner of Dragonfang.
Ooh, interesting.
She's
So
always
what? Chucky's like 12th person.
It's like 12. I mean, come on. That's.
It's going to be a dragon.
I
It's a
think
dragon.
it's in the hundreds. I think it's in the hundreds. Anyway,
Oh, really?
yes, of course. I have many voices in my head. You should know this by
I
now.
was trying to explain it a lot.
This is my outlet. This is how I like pour out the insanity. I just create NPCs and they speak with those voices. Sometimes they want to kill you, and I do other.
Other
horrible stuff
times
for
they
you.
want to
Other
kill
times they wanna
you.
kill you.
Other times they want to kill you.
And some other stuff they want to steal from you, and then
That's
kill
my
you.
job.
I
Chucky.
just want to massacre your family.
Others, yeah, exactly.
Good ones.
Okay, so Nick.
Shout out to
Thank you.
It's going again. It's
lightning
going again.
gauntlets that are on loan apparently, so that's nice. Yeah, shout out to everyone watching.
Okay.
Bye.
And last but not least, El Chippendale.
Shout out to everyone playing, Chucky for
Yeah.
DMing, and everyone watching.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as we did, and I hope we'll have next week, guys. You have anything next week? Saturday?
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I said
That should be good.
I have a Saturday next Sunday.
Yeah.
I will unfortunately be working the whole weekend, so no, cannot do.
Shit. Then I'm gone for next weekend. I'm gone for 2 weeks at the
Yeah.
seaside. So
what time do you work till? I thought you only worked like 11 till 5.
I
isn't it?
have how to say it, like a double shift. So,
Double shift.
You're
From-
helping
So from
Bison's
Friday,
Stormtroopers.
from Friday I work just a normal shift from 3 to 9. Then and then I have to get up at like before 6. I have to start work at 7, and I work to 9 in the evening, both days, both Saturday and Sunday.
yeah, shitty.
So I'm going to be exhausted as fuck.
I agree. So basically, we'll just talk, and I'm gonna put up one of those Google Docs we did last time, and we'll see what day we can find up, and maybe do week 15 because I'm really curious of what will happen on. Anyway, guys, other than my time to shout out. If you've enjoyed the follow, it's great, it's awesome. You have Twitter, you have Steam, you have everything. But more importantly, tomorrow is Honor Bound, the redemption of the new god, our new D&D show on Twitch TV/Koibu. And it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be doing the 5th edition D&D starter adventure for a couple of weeks, and then we'll jump into the actual Honor Bound campaign with a group. It's gonna be very nice. There's Koibu playing Ryan from Dicing with Death, and another friend of theirs that you haven't met yet, called Justin, not Jason, as I've said before. I was mistaken. It's Justin. Anyway, happy to see you there. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. And besides that, have a good one. See you guys on the next show. Bye bye.
Bye bye.